Valkyrie streaming. What would happen if I donated? What should I say in a donation, guys? What if I just say the word Guyat? Never goon? Wait, true. Hold on. I'm gonna give a big dono, so she has to read it. There's no way she knows who I am.
Why did I get a $100 dono that says hashtag never goon? Like, that is so random. I don't understand. Okay, I do have 3 meetings tomorrow morning.
She's ending the stream?
What
What did I do? Look, Valkyrie, if you're watching this, didn't mean to blow up your spot. Just wanted to hear you say the words never goon, okay? That better have been a coincidence, Jesus Christ. All right, chat. I'm going to have to torture you for a bit.
Have you been noticing this?
You guys heard it. You know what's up. We got to watch a Ludwig video. Okay, I'm sorry. All the big streamers, Asmongold is reacting to it. Okay, I have to do it. It's an interesting topic. All right, we'll power through. It seems like Twitch is getting all their big streamers back. It seems like they are. A couple years ago, it seemed like a lot of big streamers were leaving Twitch, and I said they were on their way out. You know, Twitch as a business seemed pretty doomed. But now a lot of big streamers who got YouTube contracts, now YouTube isn't doing those contracts anymore. And it seems like everyone's going back to Twitch, including Ludwig. He is going back to Twitch, I believe. He no longer has an exclusivity contract with them. So I'm very curious to see what's going on here.
Have you been noticing this trend where people who are signed to YouTube live streaming contracts, the day their contract ends, switch right back to Twitch or start multi-streaming? Because I have, and it's got me wondering, is YouTube live streaming a wash? Has it been a failure of an attempt by YouTube to compete against Twitch? And I'm not the only one thinking this. This is also a thought shared by Dan Clancy.
YouTube and YouTube Live not changing isn't because they move slow. It's because YouTube Live isn't a priority for YouTube.
And that's certainly a fact, all right? YouTube live streaming can only grow as long as it doesn't impede on the already incredibly successful YouTube video service. If you grow YouTube live stream and that takes away some percentage of success, right? Like if you basically recommend more YouTube live streams and that keeps people on YouTube for less time because they're watching less videos because they don't enjoy the live streams as much as the videos, you have made a failed product, even if it ends up beating Twitch.
I feel like YouTube live streaming, I don't know what the solution is here. I feel like it almost needs to be a separate site or something. Because I noticed that, you know, YouTube live streaming hasn't really made any significant updates since it launched. And like, when did it even launch? When did streaming, 2017, I want to say, streaming start on YouTube? They began offering live streaming in 2011, initially to a select group of users before expanding it to the general public. I didn't even know they had it for that long, actually. I thought it was a relatively recent thing. I don't remember seeing any live streams on YouTube until, I want to say 2017 or 18. That's when people started really doing it. But that's around the same time that Twitch was banning a lot of people and they just had no choice but to come over. And then there were a few big contracts, I think, that people got signed with. I want to say Myth got a contract with YouTube. I know Ludwig did. I want to say Valkyrie maybe did too. The decent amount of people got contracts, and then YouTube just stopped kind of fucking with it. I mean, I stream on YouTube. I like it here. But I think there's no doubt that like part of the appeal of streaming on a site like Twitch is like there's like a big community aspect, which is like beneficial in the way that, you know, there's a lot more like chat interaction and like just ways for viewers to interact with different streamers. You know, there's a much more like complex emoji system, and you know, obviously YouTube has a comparable thing in terms of Twitch subs, but it's just not as fun and interactive. You know, versus Twitch is like really focused on the community, but kind of the detriment you have to that, you know, on the other side of that kind of argument is that Twitch is really like a big in-group, right? Like the top of Twitch is all a friend group. Have you guys noticed this? There's like this Twitch oligarchy going on that wasn't broken for a long time. Like for a while, the people who were biggest on Twitch was like Mizkif, Ludwig, Pokimane, who the fuck else was there? Just like Asmongold, all like the OTK people. What's the other group? There's another group. There's OTK, Offline TV, right? There were like a few big groups at the top, and they were all friends, and Twitch really liked them, and then that was kind of it. And things are changing a little bit recently with like someone in chat, you know, I see what's her name there? Elise, yeah, Kai Sinat isn't really a part of that, right? Jinxie isn't really a part of that. These people are really big on Twitch, and they've kind of broken that mold a little bit. But for a while, there was kind of this impression that you had to be a part of this friend group to really get to anywhere you want to be on Twitch. And on top of that, there was also a big phenomenon where like the only way to even get success on Twitch, or like rather the easiest way at the very least, was to be friends with some of these people. Or like you saw a ton of people blow up just off of being friends with someone else, you know? Like Mizkif blew up off of being, you know, associated and friends with Ice Poseidon at the start. That's how he got his start. And on YouTube, it's not really that way. YouTube is really just kind of like a free market where you just kind of make whatever you want, and if it's good, you blow up. It's kind of a big difference. And Twitch is also much smaller than YouTube, so maybe Twitch could reclaim some of the, you know, live streaming edge they have, but I don't think they're gonna get into video anytime soon, you know. But YouTube, I think YouTube needs like a separate. You can have streams on mainstream YouTube, but there should be a YouTube site where you can just go to watch streamers, and that's all it is, right? And there's more like of a community aspect, and it's gonna be smaller than YouTube, you know, Prime obviously, but like YouTube, Twitch, whatever you want to call it, right, would still be, I think, a really cool concept to have, just to have like more ability to scroll through streamers and make it a more live stream focused site. They tried that with YouTube gaming. Yeah, nobody used it. Nobody gave a fuck.
Because YouTube videos make so much money, and they are so popular.
That sucks.
I like that YouTube Live saves your streams to your channels. Does Twitch not do that? Twitch saves your VODs, doesn't it? I haven't used Twitch a ton. Does Twitch not save your VODs? It saves your VODs, right? Only for 3 months? Really? Okay, one person says 3 months, one says 30 days. They do it, it's not permanent. Why not? That's retarded. Why? 90 if you're a partner? Still, that's insane. Why not just save them forever? You're a streamer. People might want to go back and watch your shit. They do it to save server space. Wouldn't they make more money off of being able to put ads on those old streams that people go back to watch than they would lose from hosting it? I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Does it even matter? Does this clown know YouTube loses money? Thank you very much, Paul Johnson, for your commentary.
He goes on to talk about the streamers themselves and says,
went to YouTube, man.
But your friends that went to YouTube are all coming back, Sushi.
Yes. Yeah.
and you can see someone already adds me in this, but he's not wrong, right? Look, you know, when Myth ended his YouTube contract, I believe he took a break. He stopped streaming on YouTube. Lily, the moment her contract ended, switched back over to Twitch. Dr. Lupo, when his contract ended, started multi-streaming. I mean, shit, Tim the Tapman today said he was going to start multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And look, his viewership is better on Twitch after 3 years, I think, on YouTube than it is right now on YouTube. That's crazy. 3 years and nothing fucking changed. He's literally doing better on Twitch. And you might be wondering, okay, why are streamers switching back to Twitch? Well, one might be because they do better. They get more viewers. Two, it's because they also make more money.
I saw someone say sub count, by the way, earlier. I didn't answer it. I apologize. I'm not making up messages here. We are at 6.3.
Crowd, our game's over.
So you have an official number?
I'm joining up.
We're probably closer to 6.5, if I had to guess.
And Tim basically says he got 6,500 subs in one single stream on Twitch, and on YouTube he had 14,000 subs. So he basically got almost half his subscriber count in one day. So he's going to start making...
Yeah, the culture around donations and shit on Twitch is just so much stronger than it is on YouTube, you know? I would never complain about the amount of super chats I get on YouTube or anything, or memberships, because it's just, you know, it's not a problem for me. But people on YouTube primarily want to see video. But if you're on Twitch, you're a part of this like more intense autistic audience that really just wants to see streams and is more parasocial. So you're more likely to donate. I feel like I should be making a Twitch. I feel like I should be dual streaming on Twitch. What do you guys think? I'm not going to leave YouTube for Twitch. You know, who knows? Probably wouldn't even take me that long to get banned on Twitch, but maybe I should just dual stream there and see what happens. Why not, right? What's the harm? Can't be that difficult. Nothing to really lose, you know? I probably won't read Twitch chat that much. Probably stay reading YouTube chat, but might be worth it.
Making more money from Twitch subs than...
What about Kick and Rumble? The problem with those websites is just nobody fucking uses them. Like, there's no real benefit to use. Like, nobody watches Kick and Rumble. Oh, I do. Okay, well, you're one out of 10 billion trillion people that use websites that uses those sites. Nobody uses them.
Than he ever did from YouTube members. And I basically tweeted out this exact point, that it feels like, you know, YouTube live streamers switch back to Twitch. And it got everyone asking, am I personally switching back to Twitch? Is that what this is? And the answer is no, not at all. That's not what my tweet was. I was actually just noticing a fact. I personally have a YouTube contract that is not over yet, and I'm happy streaming on YouTube. But I do have a contract that allows me to stream on Twitch. And I enjoy multi-streaming in the only circumstance where I find it good, which is for my events, aka like for Ludwig Streamer Games. If I just stream that on one platform, it would do a lot worse in terms of viewership than if I streamed it on multiple platforms and also let other people stream it. I mean, we peaked at 175K and averaged 134,000 viewers. That wouldn't happen if it only was on YouTube or only on Twitch. And for events, I want as many people to see the event as possible. That's all I care about. By the way,
what's in his arm? I heard he got bit by a gorilla.
I'm a multi-streaming hater. I actually think it is a generally bad thing for creators. At least creators who are trying to be like, you know, the biggest creator in the world. I think it can be pretty good for creators who just want maybe as many eyeballs on them as possible if they're trying to spread a message or raise money for charity or doing events. I don't think it makes sense if you want to be the next Kai Cenat. You don't become the next Kai Cenat if you have...
Because you're splitting your audience because people need to... Is it because it's easier to grow a super dedicated following if there's only one place people can go to, so you get a more cult-like audience? Is that the argument here? Welcome to Story Firebase.
50,000 viewers on YouTube and 50,000 viewers on Twitch. You become the next Kai Cenat if you have 90,000 on just one platform and you're the biggest person on that platform. Because the rich get richer on that platform, right? You'll grow and grow and grow and grow, and your peak viewership will be insane. It'll be a moment a lot of people talk about. It'll all be drawn to you. I think when you fracture your audience, you also fracture your peak growth, which I think is a bad thing. This is my take on it. This could be wrong. By the way, if you're new to streaming, I also don't think it's a bad thing. If you're new to streaming, you should try out both platforms. Don't marry yourself to a platform.
Look, if there's one thing I'll take his fucking advice on, okay, or at least give it some weight, it's probably going to be streaming, because I think, wasn't Ludwig the biggest streamer on Twitch at one point in time, or the most subbed? I think he was. I think before Kai Cenat, he was #1 for a bit there. So he definitely, he figured out the code. He knew how to do it. He cracked it. Does anyone in chat watch Ludwig? If any of you guys watched him, what's the appeal of this guy when you were watching him? What's the appeal in terms of streams? What's the thing that got you in the door and got you to like him? All right, there's one person among all the people saying no and saying that he's gay. Illegitimate scholar. What was good about Ludwig? Why'd you like him? SB says Smash Bros. Greer, why'd you used to watch him? What was the deal? What was the appealing thing? I used to watch him play Pokemon. Thought he was good at being funny. I was younger. Gotcha. He puts money into videos. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean they're good, but I guess that's respectable to an extent. I always just found him to be very, I've never really watched his streams. I've seen a little bit of it, but I've always found him and Mizkif, people like that, to be very, it feels like they're not really saying how they feel or being a real person when I watch them stream. It feels like they are very aware there's an audience watching and they're careful, which I guess in the position they're in, you have to be a little bit if you're the most popular guy, but it's just, it's like a Marvel movie. It's like Ellen DeGeneres of streaming, I've watched some really old Mizkif stuff because I was trying to do research on him for a video not that long ago. So recently I've been watching, I watched some of his old streams, some of his new streams. And in his old streams, when he was starting out, I miss the old Mizkif, whatever. I wasn't watching him back in the day. But he seems much more chill. He seems much more casual. He seems to be having a fun time, and he's pushing the boundaries a little bit. And then when he got really big, he was still being kind of edgy. He was still being kind of a troll, but he was careful and tempered about it. And then after that whole Adriana Lee drama, I've watched his recent videos. He seems like a fucking, his soul has been sucked out of his body. He looks tired and looks like he wants to kill him. He looks like he wants to kill himself all the time. If you look at the way he talks, he seems like he doesn't, you can see I've been watching these videos. He seems like he doesn't even want to be where he is or here.
It is with a heavy heart that as of today, I announce that I'm selling my house. This is not my house. No, this video is not clickbait. As of right now, my house is for sale. I've been at this house 4 years now, and
he looks so fucking tired. He looks like he doesn't want to be here at all. He looks fucked up. Mizkif, after the Adriana Lee shit, became a trained dog. It doesn't make jokes. Yeah, when he does make jokes, it's really weird. I think it was in this video I was watching where he was trying to crack some jokes, and he seems like it's not even close to funny. There's no way he thinks what he's saying is funny.
I recently made a video about how my gym is
abusing Adderall does that. From what I understand, he stopped doing Adderall before he was even streaming because he had some kind of heart condition that he didn't know he had. He had a heart condition pre-existing he didn't know about, and he was trying to work. This is actually interesting lore about Mizkif. He wanted to work at Vanguard, which is one of the biggest investment firms in the country. Right? He wanted to work there. He went to school for finance. But everybody who trades stocks, not everybody, a lot of people who trade stocks are on Adderall to stay up all day and be clicking around and making trades, right? And he was taking Adderall, and then he had some kind of heart complication where he woke up and was screaming in the middle of the night, and his parents took him to the hospital, and they said he had some kind of heart condition. They were convinced he was doing coke, and he wasn't. He was just taking Adderall as a prescription, I believe. But he had to stop taking it because it could have risked his health issues. So I don't think that was it. I don't think that's it. I think it's because he stopped taking Adderall, I think, before he was even streaming. I know a lot of big streamers do abuse amphetamines, obviously. I think XQC has been, if he hasn't been open about it, I think a lot of other people have accused him of it. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know how you do at the end of one of these, even now, 5 hours into streaming, I'm feeling it a little bit and feeling the tiredness. After 8 or 9 hours of streaming, I'm fucking done. XQC has done 24-hour streams. You cannot do that without drugs. I'm sorry, you cannot. You cannot do that without drugs. There's no way. There's no way you can stay awake for that long without drugs and like do a stream that anybody gives a fuck about watching. But I don't think Misgif is on Adderall, but he seems, just watch this video, he seems so drained.
Failing, and we got about 1,000 hate comments from people like you. So today, I'm going over some of these comments with some of the great people that own this gym. Joe Schmo writes, with 1-star reviews on our Google, too many girls walking around with tripods, not a serious gym. Joe, you're right. There's too many women walking around with tripods, which is why, starting today, we decided to give equality back to men. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Like, this is not funny. Like, the punchline is so weak. I feel like Misgif, from what I've seen of him in like 2017 and 18, he would have made some joke about how they're sluts or something. I mean, he wouldn't have gone fully in on them because it's Twitch, but like he would have made some kind of joke about, you know, whatever. Like, he had that incident where he got banned because he was at TwitchCon, and I think his friend or him made some joke about a girl giving a blowjob or something. But like, this is not funny. I don't even think he thinks it's funny either. Look at him like forcing kind of an awkward smile, and obviously that's part of the joke, like the haha office humor, but like he really is like, even that is like forced.
Happy Weekend 2343 with a very cute profile says, Meme Gym really hired a kid to do their website and keep it, lol. That's a funny one. Happy Weekend 2343. And while the kid did hold the website for quite some time, we were actually able to convince him to give our website back. And now we have our website to ourselves, which we've recently hired somebody to fix.
Look at his eyes. He looks like he hasn't slept in 4 years. He looks like a demon is keeping him up at night, and not in a good way. This guy is like fucked. He's a fucking shell. I assume it has something to do with the Adriana Lee drama and how that affected him. But he looks like he's had like a brutal couple of years, bro. Like absolutely brutal. I don't see anything weird. Maybe you'd have to compare it to how he used to be. Maybe you'd have to compare it to that. If you haven't seen Misgif before, maybe it wouldn't make sense. Let's go to one of his older streams. What's a good one? Misgif Caterino. That's a good one. And it's not just him physically aging. That's not it.
I'm sorry, man. I can't. Look. Hey, Caterino, I am damn proud of you. You somehow were able to get with 4 guys at the same fucking time without them knowing. Honestly, incredible stuff. That is the best game of hide and seek I've ever seen in my entire life. You are really good at what you do. Really good. Doc.
Look at how much more like comfortable he is, how much more energy he has. And this is like a consistent thing too. Full of life and vigor. Yeah, for sure. He's fallen down some dark rabbit hole.
Platform, you know where your audience is going to come from. But I find multi-streamers to also
He seemed like he wanted to be alive, genuinely, you know?
So be bad at multi-streaming. They usually care about one chat more than the other. Anyway, I digress. Multi-streaming hater. I'm not going to start multi-streaming when my contract's done. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly yet. But this goes back to our initial question. Does this mean YouTube live streaming has been a failure? Is it bad? Is it a flop? Should they quit? Did they fell off? The answer, no. No, vehemently no. If you look at the most watched major streaming platforms by hours watched of live broadcasts, Q2 of this year, YouTube gaps Twitch. It's not close.
Really? But is that because there's so many more popular streamers on YouTube? Or is it because there's so many people that have the ability to stream that do stream, but they're not actually making money? That could definitely be it.
Times bigger. 15 billion hours watched on YouTube versus 5 billion hours watched on Twitch. However, that doesn't exactly tell the full story. Because if you look at this, you also have to include, you know, some people like YouTube's biggest live streamer by hours watched, which is not iShowSpeed. It is Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl is like the biggest streamer in the world on YouTube Live because she streams every fucking day with 15 to 25,000 average viewers. I guess maybe technically she's a...
Would Twitch even allow this? Because they're super rigid with the kind of content they allow on their platform. Like for a while, Twitch had a policy where you couldn't stream if you weren't playing video games, right? Like they were much more rigid with that. And then eventually that kind of got broken into like IRL and just chatting because the content creators just pushed through it with the kind of genre they were doing, right?
VTuber. But it's also weird if you are including...
That's an unfair comparison. Well, what he's pointing out here is that a lot of the live stream hours account for like something that's not really a streamer, right? It's like some service posting music, you know, 24/7. I listen to Lo-Fi Girl when I'm getting work done and they have a little background noise, you know, it's very nice. You can kind of, you know, listen to it in the background, enjoy the melody, but it's not so intense that you like, you know, like I couldn't get work done to like the music I normally listen to, you know. What's your opinion on accounts like Watch Mojo streaming their own old vids to farm super chats? I mean, it seems smart. It seems like it makes money. I'm curious if YouTube will originally hit them for like reuse content. I know that's a policy they've hit a lot of people for. Like if you, once in a while, they'll hit someone for reused content if they like upload clips of their main videos on like a second channel, even though they shouldn't be doing that. YouTube's like really paranoid about like spam content being uploaded, so sometimes they hit you for that. Play Scarlet by Periphery. That's one of their best songs, bro. Scarlet, so many reasons. Why won't you never understand the taste of Scarlet? Wow, wow.
You know, things like Lo-Fi Girl or videos playing on loop, or what there's a bunch of on YouTube Live, which is scams. In fact, one of the biggest...
Which is fire. This is so funny. You should check out Cambodia by Glassjaw. You might like it. I listened to that song. Glassjaw isn't that like a YouTuber band? I'm pretty sure they are. I listened to a decent amount of their songs. Just like one day at the gym, I went through some playlists. It was pretty good. I was listening to the new Knocked Loose album at the gym a lot.
Live streams right now on YouTube is Tesla, except it's not Tesla. It is a scam account with 20,000 subscribers with 86,000 bots watching to give it some credibility. So people click on it who aren't part of the bot number, and then they scan this code, and then they lose all of their crypto. Do not scan this code. I'm showing this as an example of YouTube's corrupt botting problem, not for you to get scammed. So, okay, what if we just track actual YouTube gaming streamers, right? Like actual streamers, actual people who are streaming video games. Well, then the contest becomes a lot more fair. And there still
are there actually 60,000 people watching Roblox? What is YouTube gaming stats right now? I'm super curious. If I look at YouTube gaming, gaming on YouTube, top live games. Let's see. Let's check the Minecraft category. Who are the biggest people streaming Minecraft? Wow. So this is a VTuber. So one person has 10K views, 10K people watching them, and the rest have like 3. The rest have no one watching. That's interesting. Well, let's check the others. Garena Free Fire. Let's see this one. This one's got a few that are a decent amount, like 12K. That's pretty fucking big. 1.3K. I never even heard of this game. Survival shooter available on mobile. Is this like is this a mobile game from like Argentina or something? Is this guy gambling on YouTube? What the fuck? Valorant. Who's streaming Valorant right now? Valkyrie is streaming.
But I do feel like
Well, I actually
what if we just do it in Hearthstone?
I'm gonna feel bad if we ask the fifth to play.
What would happen if I donated? What should I say in a donation, guys? What if I said praise Skibbity or perish? Is that a threat? Is that a threat? What do you guys think? What's gonna happen? She's got a YouTube contract. I don't know. It's kind of touchy, you know? What if I say talk about Bud Light? What if I just say the word Guyat? Nevergoon? Wait, true. Hold on. I just don't want to reveal my payment information. Hold on. I'm going to give a big dono, so she has to read it. There's no way she knows who I am, so I think she'll probably read it. Hopefully people in chat don't know and blow the load, so to speak, on what I'm doing. All right. Hold on. Let's see what happens, chat. $100? She's got to acknowledge it, right? She's got to acknowledge it.
Wait, I might have one.
No,
Fuck.
I think I'm.
Hearthstone and ramen.
But Myung, what if I offered you one bingo favor?
Read the fucking dono.
Oh my god, Tina got on. Are you serious?
That was
Is
no
it Tina?
way. That
What if
too.
you guys
Refund it?
find me
You can't
like
charge
a
back
fill
on
for me
YouTube.
too?
Oh.
I guess
Read your
you gotta
fucking
get
chat!
Guys, I guess you gotta get a fill for me as well.
I'm the biggest dono you've had.
Wait, Ellen, who was your fail? Someone else? Or
It wasn't, well, they haven't replied to me yet, but they usually are down.
What are they saying
Oh.
bone? What does bone
Okay.
mean? What does bone mean?
How do we get out of this hell? Well, I can.
Guys, I'm so hungry. I'm so
What if we
hungry.
literally- what if we-
have the willpower?
What if we LG? What if we
Yeah, but
just...
is it-
Well,
actually-
Does she even have chat
technically, I
open?
told you last game.
No.
Guys, we've been calling LG for the last 3 hours.
She's not live on Twitch, so this is the only chat there is.
Not
Valkyrie!
Ew. Okay,
And
full
then
of
Someone in chat
guarantee
just says, "What
from
is
you."
goon?"
Another
you need
one.
a guarantee.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we
Okay.
all get 50 subs.
What?
Read my fucking dono, goddammit!
What's the point of your
Well,
guarantee
YouTube,
if it
it's
doesn't
only
mean anything?
$50.
Well, it's like guarantee you guys should trust me. Don't even need any kind of like, or.
Read my fucking dono!
Why did I get a $100 dono that says hashtag never goon? Like, that is so random. I don't understand.
Wait. Can I
Okay,
get
who
the
has a
same
fill
message?
for
No,
No, Mia.
Miyuk, I won't be able to play games with you forever.
This is
Why?
his
Why are you
last
saying
night.
forever?
Because like the odds of like dying are
Because
so
it's
high.
4 days.
It's 4 days.
Forever.
Dude, that's like a month time of no streaming.
It's in sub-only mode,
Let's
too.
stream.
If we need a fifth, I've got a fifth.
Oh, look at that! God,
No,
this.
see-
That's what
Oh,
I
wait, no,
like
ignore me.
to
She's
do.
not
Fuck.
available. Ignore what I said.
Okay, I also
Did she say I'm ending stream?
have another fifth though if Miyuk's truly done.
Oh, well,
She looks really
well.
confused. Why is she making that
You're
face?
being a bad guy though.
I said you have a...
Yeah!
But guys, then what if I
Um,
also went, you know?
Okay,
that
I
happen?
do have 3 meetings tomorrow morning starting at 10 a.m. So
She's
I
ending
can't
the
be up till, like,
stream?
1.
She's ending the fucking stream? There's no way.
10:30.
It's only 10:30.
I'm kind of
you guys.
surprised.
What did I
you guys are
do?
calling
There
it.
ain't,
Early.
very maximum
Surprise.
is one more.
It's already
Very maximum.
10:38.
I feel like I made her
PM,
upset.
and
I didn't mean to
had-
do
I
that.
ordered food
I'm just a fan.
ages ago.
Oh my god, wait, I gotta go. There's food at Myung's.
Yeah, I've got.
I forgot. I
Well,
forgot.
I guess
There's
we
hot
gotta
hot
go.
pot. I forgot.
Oh.
Now it's cold pot.
But you guys could 3-man, and it'd be so epically. Wait, didn't Ellen have one, and then you have one? So
Wait, it's
Oh,
perfect.
Oh.
Hune's playing.
Look, Valkyrie, if you're watching this, didn't mean to blow up your spot. Just wanted to hear you say the words "never goon." Okay, I was just being a nice guy. No one in chat go to fuck with her. I wasn't trying to blow up her spot. Okay, Jesus Christ, she ended the stream right away. That better have been a coincidence. Jesus Christ. Anyhow, goddamn, fuck, dude. Oh shit, holy shit. That's getting clipped for Twitter.
A lot of huge streamers. I mean, look, Steak right now is live with 41,000 viewers. That is massive. That is a huge stream. He's absolutely killing it, right? I don't have to tell you guys about iShowSpeed, arguably one of the, if not the biggest streamer in the world. Maybe.
Thank you, Musty, refunding that dono. Thank you for the 100 for making up for that. Hey, we got what we wanted out of it, okay? We got her to say never goon. That's all I wanted.
Second to Kai, I don't know. Top 2 for sure. And if you look at that, well, that's what Stream Hatchet does. It becomes a lot more fair. All right? You can see that Twitch is still the big dog with 5 billion hours watched. This is still quarter 2 of 2024.
What does bone mean? What does the bone thing mean? How come when I donated, they all said bone in chat? What does that mean? What does that mean? I gotta look this up. What does bone mean in Twitch chat? It means you're banned? Oh, wait. This Reddit post is unrelated. Bone. What does it mean? Hashtag Twitch. Let's see this guy.
Serial number bone dash B DDD.
Daytail.
What does that mean? Bone hyphen B.
Wait, so can nobody explain that? What does this mean? Can nobody in chat give you an explanation? You threw her a bone? Oh, maybe that's what it means. Okay. I may be banned in her chat. I did nothing wrong, okay? I did not brigade. I did not harass. I sent a friendly dono. $100 too. Okay, that's a bunch of money. Goddamn, though.
And YouTube is at 2 billion. However, that is still an increase for YouTube over Twitch. They're gaining market share over Twitch. And again, this is just YouTube gaming. This is not any of like the political stuff.
It means you gave a big dono not to ignore it? Okay, gotcha. All right, word. My brain rot hasn't progressed that far.
Or the 24/7 channels or the videos that are playing on loop and acting as live streams. This is just gaming streamers, and it is growing fast. All right, this is a bit of trouble. Twitch is on the down in a year where live streaming is back, baby. It peaked in COVID. All right, we had 9.8 billion hours watched quarter 2 of COVID. This is 2021. It went down, and now we are coming back. In the next couple years, live streaming will likely be bigger than it was during COVID, and YouTube is part of the reason why it is growing, along a bunch of other sites. Not so much Twitch. Twitch is not really growing, which maybe isn't what you think of because culturally everyone leaves YouTube or all these other sites like Kick to go to Twitch. So where are these viewers coming from? Not America. So if I were to rephrase the question.
Really? Are there that many non-American streamers? I guess we did just, we clicked on that game and it was all like people from some South American speaking country. I'm glad my favorite streamer and YouTuber has the same taste in music. Periphery's epic. Check out She Puts the Hoe in Home Wrecker by Love Hate Hero. I probably won't, but I'm glad you like my taste in music.
Question, is YouTube live streaming a failure? In America, in English-speaking countries, kind of. Yeah, maybe a little bit. They're not doing as well as people thought they would. Across the world, fuck no. They're doing amazing. They are crushing. And you know this is true if you watch VTubers. VTubers crush on YouTube, man.
Oh, this is like a Pyrrhic victory. YouTube being the biggest, technically the biggest live streaming site in the world and destroying Twitch is such a Pyrrhic victory if we have to do it with VTubers killing it, okay? This is cancer.
And HoloLive, they fucking run that shit, bro. They run YouTube live streaming. That is a big section of it.
Did they get that many? God damn, fuck. Now I just hate them because I'm jealous. Thanks for the 2. Are they that fucking big? Who is even signed to HoloLive? What happens if I just look up VTuber? Who are like the biggest VTubers? Porcelain Maid? Oh, this person even knows who this is. Twitch.tv/porcelain/porcelain maid. 1,000 viewers? Okay, they're actually decent size. Guy with girl avatar, classic VTuber meme. Jellybean is not really a VTuber though, right? Jellybean's like a PNG tuber kind of. They're pulling decent numbers actually. For this far into their career off of making whatever this is.
Today I'm gonna be talking with character AI, and let's just say it might have gotten a bit weird.
Okay, we're getting out of there. Someone said to look up Pipkin Pippa. I know who this is. This person's like FaceConnect, so they're not HoloLive. They're a different thing. 360K subs? That's pretty big. Live. Okay. They do pretty decent numbers for a streamer on YouTube for sure. Look up Marine Sencho. Marine Senchu? Marine Senchu tried to seduce crew members, but she only received a harsh comment on Valentine's Day. Is this some translation error? Who types like this? Is this person even on YouTube? Komenu EN, 200K subs. Shy Gura was helped by Shy Aqua. Is this like animated? What is like a real VTuber? Is this the person? 3.38 million subs? Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. Bro, 600K views on a live stream VOD? What the fuck?
なんかこれくらい自分の方だけ上げるとかできないんだやっぱりできないよこれだって1個から出してるそっかこんくらいプレイはもっとでかくじゃあこう
Who the fuck is watching this? Translate to English, please. Her ass is big. It's the first translated one I see from Himura Hikaru. Wow. Great. Amazing. Look up Senzawa. She's a YouTuber who went on to join Hololive as Gargura. She made it as a VTuber. Oh, I know who that is. I think they were wrapped up in some. They were mentioned in the Shadman controversy, I believe, right?
In fact, all of Asia seems to prefer YouTube for a live streaming platform, and it makes sense. All right, one of the countries that did accept Twitch and did become huge in terms of like including Twitch into their culture was South Korea, and then Twitch abandoned South Korea. So not a lot of money being put into Asia for Twitch or by Twitch. But YouTube, they crushed here, right? So Vietnam is one of the biggest countries for YouTube live streaming. Indonesia is one of the biggest countries. Japan, of course, with all the VTubers. And now South Korea has become...
Hi, I'm a VTuber. I stream on Twitch, though. I'll say I only started growing after I switched to VTubing. Kari Kelpie. Oh, you're not verified, aren't you? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, what is the kind of audience for VTubers? Is it? It's all like... lonely dudes, I guess, right? Probably. It seems to me that is typically the case, but I don't really know. It's like a parasocial girlfriend weeb simulator, right? That's my understanding of VTubing for the most part.
Becoming incredibly popular because Twitch has abandoned them there. And when you think of the biggest live streamers in the world, if you're so America-centric, you might think it's one of these four, right? Maybe LCS right now, maybe Asmin or XQC. But right now, I think the biggest streamer in terms of average viewers right now is Mixie Gaming, who is a Vietnamese streamer who streams on Nemo TV. He has 130,000 viewers. He has more than the three streamers I just mentioned combined. So when you leave the American or English-speaking sphere, you understand where YouTube live streaming is thriving. And I know that wasn't a YouTube live streaming example, but I think it shows my point that not everything is actually happening on Twitch. And YouTube live streaming isn't as bad as people make it out to be. All right. I know it is vastly preferred by lurkers. People who never type in chat, which is most people who watch live streams, love YouTube Live because the player is way better. And because they don't interact with chat, they don't care that the chat experience is worse. They're able to pick up where they left off in the VOD, rewind easily to catch up to a moment, and it works just like YouTube.
Can you not do any of that on Twitch? Can you not just rewind the VOD? Can you not like go back? Who is live on Twitch right now? I need to like test this out. I spent enough time on this site. Can you not just like, all right, we'll check out Will Neff's stream. This guy's famous or something, right? He's live right now. All right. Oh, there's not even a bar on the bottom to go back. You can only watch it when it's live. What the fuck?
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Classic Twitch. Damn, bro, that's crazy. What else is there? Blackboy Max. He's live with 26K live viewers.
Like, yo, you gotta meet the god.
You can't rewind at all.
You dip. It's on you, bro.
Chat is moving fast as fuck.
Why? Let me know when you got the like.
Blackboy Max. Okay, so if I go to
what?
videos.
Oh, you know your porn star. So like I know 20.
How far back can you go? Yeah, you can't even go back very far in VODs. That's it? Really? Just deletes them? It seems like such a shitty thing to do. Like why not be able to watch VODs too? I don't get it. What's the point of chatting when chat moves that fast? They're not going to see shit. Well, I mean, it's fun to interact with other chatters, but if you donate, there's obviously a higher chance, right? But there's like, for those people, I think on the small chance that there's going to be some kind of interaction, right? They're going to want to get involved. Like, on the small chance that your chat does get read. Or just because it's fun to like spam bullshit on your keyboard, you know? The WRL community is called it the WRL community for a reason, right? It's because all day those fuckers are spamming W and L in chat all fucking day.
Everybody watches. Chatters vastly prefer Twitch, because the Twitch chatting experience is way better, right? There's a culture there. And because chatting is better, streamers also tend to prefer Twitch. Again, this is just in English-speaking countries. Streamers tend to prefer Twitch because they like when chat is happy because that makes their lives better because all they do is read chat.
Stop. Don't start doing it. Fuck all of you. I hate you. You're all banned as far as I'm concerned. You're dead to me. Fuck you.
Another big buff YouTube live streaming has, though, is peak viewership. Big moments, big cultural moments, things that you had to be there for, things that you want to fucking talk about the next day, oftentimes happen on YouTube, all right? Because there's an algorithm there. Once you start to gain viewership, it gets recommended to a shit ton of people. And if you look at the
people who don't normally even chat are coming out of the woodworks to spam W or L. You all suck.
With the highest peak viewers, it is not eBuy at number 1. It is
what the hell is OnePlus India?
OnePlus India during the Indian elections last year, peaking at almost 10 million viewers. Kaze TV peaked at 6 million a couple of years ago on YouTube, right? Apple, when they announced a new product, 3.6 million. Lawn Crop.
So YouTube is just much more corporate, it seems like. YouTube is a much more corporate platform. I guess that makes sense. You don't see any news channels. You don't see like CNN on Twitch or anything, right? That doesn't exist. Like Twitch is pretty much solely independent content. Well, independent. There's businesses involved, but mostly independent content creators who just started on Twitch, right?
Prime. I think this might have been the Johnny Depp trial with 3.5 million. Sidemen with a charity match, 2.6 million. In fact, most peak viewership all time in live streaming space comes from YouTube, not from Twitch, man. All right? Because Twitch isn't good at getting a huge amount of people to watch one live stream at one moment. They're good at getting people a high average viewership for a long period of time, which honestly isn't a bad thing. It works for most people who do more chill streams.
Sorry, I got up from the floor while assembling a pin board to only type the letter L. Hope you fall on it.
But if you are a streamer who does like big events, 2-hour streams that a lot of hype shit happens, people like I Show Speed who go to a country and you're going to watch because some crazy shit's about to go down, YouTube is a perfect place to be. In fact, just last week, Minato Aqua, who is a VTuber, had an insane amount of viewership. You might think the biggest live streaming of the past week was Kai and Speed doing their Minecraft run. I think they peaked at like 700,000 viewers combined. Aqua with her...
Why are you fuckers still going? Dude, if you're going to spam W or L, at least send me fucking money. Jesus Christ. If you're going to ruin my life, at least give me all your money, okay? I'm like Brad Taste. I need $10,000 for gooning.
Graduation stream from HoloLive peaked at 735,000. All right, and that happened on YouTube. I do not think that would have happened on Twitch. I do not think she would have had as many viewers peak if that had happened.
6.1 million views in a live stream VOD that's an hour long is so insane, bro. Why are VTubers so popular? With a lot of content that I'll see, it's like I can, even if I don't like it, I can kind of get the appeal behind it. I can understand why people watch it. With VTubers, it's always been the most perplexing thing to me. Like, why? Why do you want to watch a cartoon, like a shittily animated cartoon person? Thanks, eviction notice. Why do you want to watch that? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Men are lonely. Is that literally it? Is it goon or hell? Is that literally the entire reasoning?
This does not mean that YouTube live streaming is better than Twitch by any means, but there are pros for it. Okay? There are pros for it.
Thanks. Thank you.
There are also cons. There are some big cons, actually. One of them being the fact that you cannot stream longer than 12 hours. It is pretty apparent that we are in a marathon meta, all right? People stream for very long periods.
Can you not? Oh, yeah, I think you can. I think one time, I did actually stream longer than 12 hours, but YouTube just cut the VOD off at like 11 hours or something. Like the full VOD wasn't saved. Saying you said that I stepped on my hot glue gun, I deserve that L. True, you did. Because I think I was on one live stream ever. Most of my live streams in the past bit have been like 5 to 8 hours, like in there. I typically don't go much above 8 lately, but when I was streaming, there was like a tear there back in my old apartment like a month or two ago when I was streaming a lot, and I was getting like 10 to 11 hour streams consistently, and I think one of them I did do longer than 12 hours, and I think it just didn't save it. Like it didn't save the VOD even though I was live.
Periods of time, because you build up a bunch of viewers in a category, more people end up watching you, you get more peak viewers overall, and it's something that I've been doing for a long time, but it doesn't work as well on YouTube. And when Kai has started doing it, it fucking crushes. And the Minecraft thing I just started talking about, he peaked at 381,000 viewers. All right. But he was doing it with Speed. Speed peaked at 351,000.
Wow. Oh my God. That's insane.
Which is not too far behind. But you might notice throughout the stream, his marathon stream, there's just severe drop-offs in viewership. And the reason for that is because YouTube does not let you stream longer than 12 hours. So all of these VODs are cut off at 11 hours, whatever. Basically, after 12 hours, if you continue to stream, the stream is no longer available to watch. You can never watch.
Why? Why do they have that arbitrary, smell great? Why do they have that arbitrary, limit? I don't really get it. What is even the point to that? I feel like there's literally zero benefit to doing that. If YouTube has a server space, why not let people stream longer than 12 hours? Is it like a mental health concern? YouTube's saving all that on their server for free. If they save past 12, it would be 500 gigabytes from video, but it's not for free is the thing. Like, they make money off of the ads being on the VOD. I feel like at the very least, if you're a streamer of a certain size, you should have access to that because they'll make money off of it, right? What are you guys even saying? L Tom talking, L YouTube, L Tom talking, L Toma headphones, L yapping, L Tom yapping. What are you even saying? W N word. What are you even saying? You're not even saying anything. You guys are not even saying fucking anything. You're just spamming. You're just spamming bullshit that doesn't even make sense. You're not even contributing to the discourse. I feel like Kai Cenat right now.
The VOD
This
back.
is how it
In fact,
feels to be Kai
you can't even
Cenat.
download the VOD back. I learned this firsthand when I tried to stream Elden Ring in one sitting and my local recording failed, and I asked YouTube for the VOD, and they said you can't get it. They eventually got it to me after like a lot of fucking tech behind the scenes in like 720p or something. Thank you to the YouTube tech people for.
Yeah, but you only get that if you're Ludwig, right? You only get it if you're part of the YouTube Illuminati. I don't get that. I can't message YouTube, be like, give me this fucking thing. I wish I could. I would abuse the fuck out of that power. I would do whatever I wanted. I'd be an oligarch. I'd be like Andrew Tate, but they just don't give you that.
But that shit sucks, man. That shit sucks. All right, I stream 58 hours and the viewership falls off a cliff. I will never get another viewer, not one more, for that entire live stream that I did. Even though you can upload 24 hours.
How do you do a 58-hour live stream? Does he sleep on stream? How does he do that?
Hours of a fireplace. Why can't I stream 13 hours, but a fireplace can stream for 24? I don't get it.
How do you do a 50-hour stream? Does he literally sleep on stream? Coke, meth? I don't see Ludwig as like a crackhead. I don't see him doing. It's hard to imagine him doing drugs.
Also have a 100-hour timer video. Why? Why can't I stream? Let me stream longer. Maybe just verified creators are allowed to stream up to 50 hours.
Sleeping
Something
on
like
stream?
that.
Is that how they do
All
it?
right. Do you know how big Speed's stream would have been if it didn't have to be broken into 10 parts? The final video would have like fucking 40, 50, 60 million views. That shit would be crazy. But YouTube doesn't let you do that. And I think YouTube is still technically too far behind Twitch for it to compete with English-speaking audiences. And it is making a lot of streamers in the English-speaking space switch over back.
Yeah, it seems like YouTube's just never going to be the hub for streaming, the place that people like want to go to see streams, right? It's just kind of like, oh, well, a big streamer already watches on YouTube, so I'll go there, you know? Except for me, because I'm, you know, special princess status type thing.
Back to Twitch and
I'm
elsewhere in the world, they're crushing because Twitch is not competing in those areas. They're struggling in those areas or just leaving them entirely. But as far as English-speaking world, yes, YouTube live streaming a bit of a flop. What will I do when it's time for my contract to end? Well, stick around in this channel and you'll find out. All right,
Wow. You know, when Ludwig makes a video where he doesn't have to give his opinion, it's kind of interesting and well done. Do like that sometimes. All right. W or L still going in chat? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. We're still going.